live. But I'm live on what I set up before, the Stitch Vision RC. I am live. But I'm live on what I set up before, the Stitch Vision RC. I am live. But I'm live on what I set up before, the Stitch Vision RC. I am live. But I'm live on what I set up before, the Stitch Vision RC. I am live. But I'm live on what I set up before, the Stitch Vision RC. I am live. But I'm live on what I set up before, the Stitch Vision RC. Oh, I need to mute this. That's cool. I just updated it on there and it showed up over here. All right, so nobody is on, but we're going to go ahead and start. All right, welcome to SK Hobbies AZ. This is Clash of the Channels live stream. Derrick from Derrick's AZRC just pulled up. Over here off a camera, we have Nate, which you'll see him walking around. He's my computer expert, and he's going to be helping us out. Derrick's out there with his putting his hoodie on. He'll be coming in. So you're going to probably hear some plane noise. We're leaving the garage open. We're out here in my messy garage, so you're going to see all kinds of messiness around me. And but we're going to have fun. So we're going to be building my new video editing computer. And it's going to be a blast. So we're going to show you a little bit of the components that we got, and then we're going to break into it. You're going to hear a lot of banter and chatter from us. So feel free to jump into the comments if you guys see it. If you guys are joining in, I'll be keeping an eye on the chat and see where you guys are. But other than that, we're just going to get busy and start building this computer and see if anybody joins on to watch us.
Has anybody joined on yet?
No. Cool. But I can add your channel and put it up on your channel if you want me to. You want me to do that?
That's fine. What should I do? Look at all these goodies! Fucking super jelly, man. Oh my god. That's the new socket. Let's see here. Use that too.
All right. You got to sign into your. Do you remember which?
Guess I'll see.
I guess.
Let's see. Let me look at my phone real quick.
I don't remember which one it was that. It didn't save it on my computer, so.
Yeah.
It's weird to see myself in the background moving around.
Yeah, and the time delay is freaking me out a little.
Yeah, well, there's always a delay on these things.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody else is watching.
Okay, so the email's going to be...
What's up, Local Tacos? How are you doing? You got we got Derrick from Derrick's AZRC over here, and Nate sitting in the background. You'll be seeing him. We're just getting set up here, and then we're going to get going on building this new computer. Oh, it's my daughter. Your name is the Local Tacos?
How do you move this mouse?
It's...
Oh, there.
Yeah. I have the trackball and just trying to move the whole thing. That's scary. Now you got to enter your password.
Let's see here. Damn it.
Well, welcome to the live stream, Talon. We're going to be building the new video
Hi,
editing
Talon.
computer. Derrick says hi. You probably don't remember Nate. You were too young.
Hi, Talon. Don't know why I'm waving, not on camera.
Yeah.
What's my password? I should have looked it up on my thing before I left. Oh, man. I might not be able to sign in. What was my password? Oh, shit.
Dungeon Master.
I don't remember, dude. I'm not gonna be able to sign in.
Oh, okay.
Damn it. Okay, let me think. Oh, dear. Why would you do that? I don't think I know it.
That's fine. I mean,
Oh, well. Dang it.
I was trying to get you some...
I
You could get some
know.
views.
I know. I should have said something before I left. Like, do I need to remember something? Oh, well.
Just hit the X, and we're good.
No,
So
we're
you're
good.
up and running.
No, we're good.
We're on.
Back and I'll come back out. The dog can try to kill me?
I don't know. Probably not. All right. Yeah, my weekend's good. It's Sunday, and we're gonna build the computer. So, what do we want to start with? I'll just go through and talk about everything.
Yeah, so talk about the parts quick, and then we probably should do the case conversion before we pull out like the motherboard and chip and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we'll be moving a bunch of stuff around.
All right. So, kind of talk about what we have. I got the motherboard and processor here. We're running the AMD Ryzen 9. This is the 7950X, which is the newest AMD processor that they came out with recently. And then also we got the ASRock. It's the X70E Pro RS, which is an AM5 motherboard, which supposedly it's got really good reviews. So we're gonna check this bad boy out. Nate says it's a pretty good motherboard, so we'll be having that. We've also got the Vengeance DDR5 RAM. This is 64 gigs. There's two 32 gig chips in it, and these are running 5200 megahertz. They're Corsair, so that should do exactly what we want.
Get that glare off the...
There. Let's see if we get it that way. Hold on, let me wait for the camera to catch up. What's up, Christian RC? There you go. All right, so this is the Corsair, their DDR5 Vengeance, 5200 megahertz. And then also we've got 2 of the Samsung 2 terabyte. These are the 980 Pro with the heatsink. Actually, one of them's with heatsink, one's without heatsink. So we'll utilize one of the bays here for the SSDs actually has a heatsink on it. So we'll utilize that heatsink probably for the one that doesn't come with the heatsink. But we've got 2 of them.
Nice.
We also have a 8 terabyte standard hard drive that we're going to install in there too as storage. We also got the Corsair RM100X. This is the, I believe this is this the gold or? Yeah, so this is gold certified. It's the 80 plus gold certified. So we'll be running that bad boy in here. For the processor, we're also going to be using the Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 4 cooling system. We're not going to be running any kind of water cool in this right now. We're going to go completely air cool, but this is pretty good CPU fan. And then what I really need it for is this bad boy. Hopefully there won't be too much of a glare on this, but this is the MSI Vengeance 3, the 3X Plus. This is the 3080 NVIDIA that came out. It's the OC edition. So hopefully this will do exactly what I need. It's got plenty of gigs. I think it's, this is the 12, I believe. So it's got 12 gigs of RAM in it. A little bit bigger than what you have. You're running 8 gigs?
My thing, yeah, I'm a 2060, so.
Oh, you're the 2060.
Yeah.
I thought you were the 3060.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm like 4 years ago.
All right, so we got that, and then the last thing we got, besides the case,
a new grill,
is we got some cool LED fans. They're for the Liam Lee case that's sitting right here. This is the case. So we got that. I probably have more fans than I need, but I think there's, 3 in each of these? Yeah, there's 3. 3 in each, so we got freaking 6 fans.
6 fans,
That's
which works great with this case because you've got the way it works best is we'll have 3 running intake at the bottom, 3 exhausting out the top, and you get the natural convection and heat likes to rise.
Yeah,
and,
likes to rise.
You know, and what's nice with this case is if you decide you don't have enough cooling, you got room for 3 more fans for intake on the side panel, and you can exhaust out the back too. So you got upgrade path as well.
It's a party case, man.
All right, and then this guy right here is the Liam Lee 011 Dynamic Evo. So it's a modular case. The first thing we got to do is right now the door is on this side, and we're going to swap it to everything around so it goes onto the other side. So we're going to start working on that to get it flip-flop, because where it sets in my studio, this piece right here would be up against the wall, and we want to have that on the other side so it's easy access. So we're going to get everything moved away, and then we're going to start doing that. And yes, Christian's on.
Christian, what's up, Christian? Homie! Yeah. So the lag hella messes with me.
Yeah, I know. I think I probably should move that over here and put the actual OBS up behind.
Where's the
it.
camera at, anyways?
The camera's right there.
What's up, Christian? I love you, bro. What's he saying on here?
Oh, and last but not least, we are going to be running Windows 11. I got the Windows 11 Pro.
What's up, Derrick? Yeah. What's up, brother?
I didn't even open the box. I was afraid if I opened it, I'd want to start building it.
Yes, that's usually the problem. Or usually my
Oh, the
problem.
cute little tray. You got your iFixit?
Yeah, I was just telling him because he watches J2 Sense 2. And I said he kept.
I fixed it. It fixes it. Good. Yeah. Put the new tire on. Yeah.
All right, well. probably going to have issues with everybody seeing everything on the camera. So we'll probably be moving camera around a little bit, but we're going to try to work over here. Sorry for the mess in my garage. I've been doing a lot of spring cleaning.
Dang, oh, it's clamped on there. I was going to say, how is it holding those on?
So maybe...
I'm looking around.
Oh,
That is some serious lag.
Well, it looks like we can actually see it, or see it right there.
Yeah, that looks actually like a good shot.
So what I'm going to do is remove this lag from this screen, so we're not watching this.
There you go.
And then
Cool.
I'm going to move that out of the way, and then we're going to move this over here. There. Now we actually see what's in real time.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's in. Oh, hey, that's nice. Is that what was going on?
Well, I'm watching the channel in mute.
Oh, you're
On
watching
here.
the channel on mute, and so that's why it was.
That's why you see the lag.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we were seeing what everybody else is seeing.
You're seeing what everybody else is seeing?
And we got the chat right up there.
Yeah. Oh, that's the chat's right there.
Yeah. It looks like we got Christian and Taylor now. No Ashton. He's a sucker.
He's too busy watching YouTube.
All right, Nate. So what do I got to do?
All right, so this case is pretty simple. Most everything is thumb screws. So first thing you want to do, this is your top cover, so you don't want to remove the thumb screws on that. They're captive, so they're not going to go anywhere, so they'll stop. And this locks the rest of the panels in place, basically.
Okay.
So with that removed, we can start pulling panels. Always be really careful with the tempered glass. That's right, the new case, oh, that's right. It's held in with a little, so you're gonna need iFixit.
I need iFixit!
Yes, I fish it. Rah! How's the weather, Christian?
That's gonna be your Phillips, probably.
Ashton is helping mom with chores at her house.
So you're gonna have one tab there and one there. Those are just safety tabs. They don't need to be in, but they should be because of, especially when you're moving it around.
About ready to go get my freaking drill. Okay, that worked.
Should I have brought my Bosch? Like a Bosch?
Oh, I
thought you had your-
something for you.
Don't you have one?
No, it came in. I was saving it for you.
Ooh la la.
Turn with that off. Those just so you're gonna just. It's got the little little
push down.
knobbies.
Yep.
And then it should lift off and out. Now you're gonna want to set that someplace.
Yeah. Well, I still left the plastic on.
Yeah.
It, so we'll set those panels over here.
The tempered glass is pretty durable, but if you drop it on a corner, it shatters. And when it shatters into a million itty bitty little pieces.
Damn, this is.
All right. So don't break the tempered glass.
Yes, that's number one. So then the rest of the panels, relatively similar. This one here is not captive, so we gotta watch it. Top panel
Let's
slides
prank
off.
Stitch.
in
You know
right
I
now.
can see this, right?
I'm sneaking.
He's like,
in.
"Hey, Derek, let's prank Stitch."
Yeah. Hey, Christian, look what. How come the camera looks like it's at a? I can't. I'm so fucking reversed and shit.
It's right there.
Does it? Yeah, but look, I'm like looking over here. It just reach further in. But oh wow, it's already charged too. Look what Stitch got me. Like here, like yeah.
Because we're doing a full.
Some cool little MIT.
flip. Let me get that screwdriver real fast. You've got a million things that have to come out.
How come I can't? It's a,
This is
here we
yours.
go.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
got that
Ooh,
one. So
here.
that's gonna hide your cabling.
There we go. Okay, so it's MIP bits, the 2mm. It's all the nice little bits, the really long extensions. I'm just stealing everything. There we go. Anyways, and then look at this. All right. Okay. There we go. That's better. Check it out. Oh.
So we have to
Ooh la la.
Nope. Oh, that's gonna.
Mm-hmm.
We have to take off is
Oh, it's got a little light right there too. Oh, it feels good to the touch. It's nice and soft. Oh my gosh. Ooh, it's fast and reverse and forward. Oh. Oh my god. This is nice.
I've been using that screwdriver when I was rebuilding my 2 projects that I haven't got videos up on yet.
Yeah.
For me and Teresa. And that thing's a freaking lifesaver.
Oh my gosh, it already comes with a
And then these things, right? You've got
nice torque.
you got the
too.
stickers, so you got 3 different sizes. You got the 1.5, the 2, and the 2.5.
Yeah.
And then you just take the stickers and put it around the black part, and then there's little clear heat shrink you put over the top of it.
Ooh.
So it actually makes it look like this. Like these are the standard screwdrivers. So you do that with it.
Oh shoot.
And then they come with the little rubber plastic tips, which all these things are the little rubber pieces for the antennas for your RCs.
Oh. Gee, this is clean. Thank you.
All right, so basically, these are your front panel connectors.
Even the plastic's nice. I want to keep the plastic clean.
But I was using one of the bigger screwdrivers, and then actually CCXRC is the one that bought that. Whoops.
Boy, there's all the fun. These are the fun wires right here.
Oh, that's the magnetic filter.
Yeah,
that
that's
goes
your dust
underneath.
filter, and then the reason it's bigger than the space is because half of it's blocked off. It's part of the flippy. So now this is what the power supply rests on. So since we're flipping,
See, Derrick, this is why I called in the expert for
Yes, yeah, you did. Thank God. Because
Yeah.
this is the part. That's the part you need your glasses. You need everything on. It looks like they stuck everything together to where it comes together. It's all put together in one clip right there. Thank God.
yeah, the front panel connectors are. Oh no, that's the front panel
Well, that's the
audio.
USB 3, right?
That's your front panel audio.
Oh, for now audio. Here's the USB 3 right there.
Yeah,
Oops, sorry, I'm on. Get on it.
actually.
I didn't even think about it, but I had some of the rubber matting that I have. I could have rolled that out on here, so we were sitting on a rubber mat.
So then this is going to.
Oh, Thompson's on. What's up, Thompson RC?
Dad!
How you doing, Will? I called in an expert to help me build my new video editing computer. I brought in Nate,
Hi, how you doing?
and then I called in.
Called in the unexpert, which is me.
I had to get some moral support, so I called in Derrick. You know, to have emotional support when Nate tells me I got to spend more money.
I think you're probably good, man.
He wants me to put water cooling in this.
Yeah.
I know he does.
Well, I mean,
The air cool's tight.
you're going to want to once you actually put that 7950X on.
Yeah.
The other graphics
And
card?
it starts
No,
spiking
he's
up
talking
to-
about the processor
Oh,
when
the
it starts
processor?
screaming up.
when
on
it starts spiking up to 95 degrees.
You probably won't do
So-
anything to make it go that high.
All right. Now this is where you probably need the manual.
Well, it's right here.
Yes.
I'm done working on my stepdad's car. We should put fists out.
Christian's all excited. He's like, "Oh, MIP."
Oh, yeah. They're both probably cold.
And this episode is not brought to you by iFixit.
Yeah.
I had to buy some iFixit.
See if this goes. Okay. Now I understand. So this is what your power supply rests on. It's the
That's
support.
the support base.
So
Yeah.
when it was on this side, it sits on the bottom of the case.
Yeah.
Now that we're flipping it,
I'm gonna go
It actually
soon,
sits
guys.
on
I'm at a restaurant
hard
waiting to
drive
be
case.
seated.
Oh, okay.
Christian, you're gangster, bro. Dropped in while you're waiting to be seated. We love you, bro.
We're flipped.
So we'll be here for a while anyway.
You're right. It's already flipped.
We just started the build. Eat something for me, bro.
So,
We gotta take screws out to put that on.
I finally got an appointment tomorrow with the Mayo Clinic.
He says Christian said he has to take off soon because he's at the restaurant. And they're waiting to be seated.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a good I guess dinner, Christian, and I'm sure later on tonight we probably will still be on. That's gonna cost more than $5. I watched some of the Facebook videos of the send it competition. Still waiting for your video to come up.
Yep, it's there in my cache. I thought about editing it last night, but I played a little bit of that new Modern Warfare. It's pretty.
Nate, he also has a gaming channel he started.
oh, nice.
Yeah, so he does a lot of I guess a lot of the community-based games, and he brings on a bunch of people that he's gamed with for years, and they go in and play games. Pretty much,
some of them turn into little brats. So one of them turned into a brat the other night.
My son Ashton joins in every once in a while and plays with him. But he does both computer-style games, and then also he's got his Xbox hooked up that he's streaming.
Yeah, I'm able to catch everybody in the party and record everybody, but I tell them first.
Oh, that's actually really slick.
It's just run out of room now.
Thompson's like, sounds like parts are flying over. Yeah, it's just like when you wreck an RC car. Parts go all over the place, and we got to rebuild it. Cable's in my way. How's the audio, Thompson? Can you hear us?
StreamYard, so we can go live together. Yeah. So he can what's it called? Live back. StreamYard or the program. So so like say for instance we can all be like zooming.
Oh yeah. You guys need to get StreamYard so we can go live together. Yes.
So
that's one thing I wanted to look at, Thompson, is that so me and Derrick created this Clash of the Channels, and you're part of us, so we should probably do it. And my Restream account that I have allows me to set it up to actually stream it to everybody's channel too, if we need to go that way. But yeah, we'll definitely have to look into getting the StreamYard set up, and we can try to all three of us get on there. They said the audio sounds great. Well, of course, it's a Yeti.
My Yeti doesn't pick up this far away.
I should be helping him instead of watching him.
No, this is just the slow part. It's all the tedious. That's why. Every time I've ever seen this done, they always time
lapse it.
Time lapse it.
Yeah. Well, can't necessarily time lapse it on a live stream.
Yeah.
Oh, we can actually. He's saying we can actually have 6 people on one panel.
Yeah.
So who all showed up at the bash? Did
There's a lot of
you
people.
said Riggs was there?
Yeah, Riggs was there. There's a new champion.
Yeah, I heard about that. You were telling me about that on the phone.
And boy, was he. He was hitting the tents. I kept looking back, and there was fortunately nobody was sitting there in the seat because the seat was getting taken out. The seat that was right in front of the tent was getting taken out.
The next thing we're gonna do is move.
Oh, we gotta move that over to the
Your
other side.
IO should be.
You need me to get it?
Should be just this one screw.
I'll say I might
Boy,
I have a bigger screwdriver that might work better.
I like this iFixit kit too because it has the Japanese standard heads on in there also, so I can work on my Tamayas with it. You can't find a screwdriver?
No, my good screwdriver.
Your good screwdriver's gone?
Yeah, it's my favorite screwdriver.
So this is going to.
Somebody moved it.
This is now gonna go here. So what we want to do. This is the front. All right. We just moved the whole thing.
My existing tower is like a Walmart bought case, but I like upgraded everything else inside it. And I made the mistake of carrying it by the front of the case once. The whole front came off, and so it ripped the power cable.
Oh, jeez.
So, but the button is like, like a custom button for that case. So now I have to use a chopstick to start it up, so it just stays on. I mean, it's better for the electronics somewhat sometimes too. You don't want them heating up and cooling down all the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I just leave it going into sleep mode and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, it really only matters if we got to do a update or.
Yeah. It's been good to me though. After I rebuilt it.
I actually did something similar myself. Oh wow, I'm an absolute moron.
It was the other way around, right?
Yeah, because I just
it's coming out the front, right? Those guys. This right here is coming out right here.
yeah. Well, because what I did was I had this sitting on here backwards.
Yeah, it's over
'Cause
this way,
gonna be
right?
Sitting this way
Yeah.
on the bottom.
And was this coming out right here,
So,
or one out the side?
well, it was actually coming out. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and put it on this one. Alright.
Hold it up like
I
that.
found it!
Ta-da!
You scared me with that. I found it. Shit.
No. This freaking screwdriver is awesome.
And then we want to put. I can go ahead and screw that in right there.
No, because I'm going to
You're
move
gonna
these
move these out.
cables all the way to
Here we
this
go.
hole.
Okay. Here they come.
Probably going to have to go one at a time, especially with that USB 3.
Yeah. Do these other one at a time first, and then the one with USB 3, and we'll go ahead and do that like there. That one at a time. And this one at a time. And this one at a time. Here we go. Alright. And then
And then what I
this gets screwed right there. Just, we want to flip this around or here, like, we'll find a good arch on it. Or maybe this that, right? Make it pretty, that. Right there. Is that a happy arch? Alright, I'll hold it.
slide this back in that hole.
We slide these in as well. right.
And then that
It slides in
thing
and
goes
pops
on.
in.
And
And
then
then that.
no, you need to, slide forward.
Yeah. There you go.
And that screws into place.
Yay.
And then, just like that,
And she's happy.
your case is backwards and upside down.
Sweet.
Yay. Backwards and upside down is the way I like it.
So when you do this, press on this, and you can push it in. But you pull like this.
Double back
Oh,
back
wow.
side up
So
and down.
you can frickin'
Yeah.
Adjust the.
You can
It's
go
a
all
back.
the way
It's a
back.
backpack and up.
And they
That's
sell
nice.
different tips for it,
Yeah.
and it depends on.
Drink to that.
You gotta
Cheers.
push forward or push up, and then it slides.
That's pretty slick.
Right?
That's
Tell
pretty
you,
slick.
That's why it's my favorite
You
screwdriver.
see how many? Yeah. Bye, Christian.
So, my. Sorry, Jay, for my knockoff by Fix It.
Oh, I'm sure Jay does not watch my channel.
Just saying in the name of Jay.
Basically, this is the same
Oh, nice.
principle. And then it's got the spinny back and magnetic tip and all that.
No, I've just been able to know what size I have. I have freaking. What size?
On this case, is it sparkling?
Most everything is the what is it, number 2, the standard. Most everything except.
Well, no, I'm talking about because I see that it's hexed. What size?
Oh,
You never use the socket for it. It doesn't. It's like freaking
Oh, that's too
It
small.
doesn't like to fit it really,
So
just
maybe that's the
because.
wrong one.
Well, no, you never really use the
This
socket
is the one
for
I
'em.
use for standoffs if we need to change
Oh,
standoffs.
standoffs.
But it's like the socket that's on it. You end up just using the Phillips inside it, anyways.
Because this is the tool they give you to do standoffs. You basically put that on that standoff and then you screw with a screwdriver. I hate those.
Oh no, because I have RC tools that would go that small. I'll find out
Yeah.
what.
Usually the socket that goes for that screw that they have, there's so much coating on it that it's never really an actual size. So what do you think? Do you want to put the power supply in before anything, or are you going to go with the motherboard now?
I would usually start with putting the motherboard and stuff together on the table before we start, and then get that in. But that's just
Yeah,
it's kind of
that's the first thing I always.
I mean, with
I'm excited to see this new socket on there. I've never seen one in person.
I haven't either.
It'll be a learning process for both of us then. Why are you doing that?
There we go.
Spit on it.
Got mine.
Oh, for this.
Got my Protec.
Nice.
Slick.
So we can move this. Do you want me to pull this aside and I'll get you the motherboard and the CPU?
Let me get my mat for laying down. So it's not my
I'm gonna move it right over here. Okay. Here it comes, brother. Looks like somebody's already opened it.
No, I haven't.
I don't looks like they did. Alright, here comes the mat. Should we put
Got a little bit of cushioning on it. Still got this crap over here for now. Actually, I should just put it in
no. You don't give it a hard time. I want you to come right out. Just come out. There it goes. Ooh. Nice. So. Oh, you have a mat to put it on. Hold on to this box because you're gonna put all the goodies inside it. You're gonna hold on to this box.
Well, I was gonna look to see.
Oh, where's the instructions? Yeah. Put in the bottom.
Yeah, we're gonna need
There we go.
Sure.
Yeah. All that goodies. everything there. All right, I'll take this for a second. Move this on.
Need my correction. Need my side cutters.
He had some right there too, didn't he? Put this over here and there for now.
I gotta set.
Oh look, the camera doesn't see it. Oh, what's up?
Do you have a pair of cutters?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's got some.
Yeah, I always keep one in my
camera. Look at that. What's going on? Do you see it? Camera.
People managing.
What is that camera looking at? How come it looks over there and it's seeing me? How is that? I don't understand the camera. It's offset or something. Is that what's up?
Well, no, the camera's right there, so it's looking this way.
But that's.
I can't see where I'm at.
See what though? The camera's pointing that way, right? So technically we'd be looking over there. But yeah. Okay, that's good. I mean, but look, I mean, the offset's over here. I'm taking crazy pills or what?
All right,
Ryan?
well, so that's it.
All right, so what's the first thing we got to do?
So first thing you're gonna do is we're gonna pop that CPU open.
Do you have a knife? Somebody, I don't care.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Ooh.
It's amazing that much power is in something that small.
Right?
And the factory is almost up and running too.
What do they need that big box for?
To make you feel like you're getting a good purchase.
Holy crap.
And
Look at the size of that foam that came out of that box. That's going to be awesome for a crawler build. Just saying. Crawler course right there. Foam.
Yeah.
so would you like to do the honors, sir, or do you want me to do it?
I'm going to have you do it.
All right, so it's real simple. Tension bar. This is the. Those are the pins.
Yeah, because I know you put
That's the important part. That's
I
the
know
part
you put
that
that
you
in
can
there
damage.
and it pops.
Yep. And this is the first AMD chip to not have the pins on the CPU, which is better because this is more expensive than that.
Yeah.
There's the arrow right there. Boom, yeah. Boom, boom.
So you always want to line up your gold arrow to the other arrow. Good hint, both AMD and Intel, if the words are facing the door, you're going the right way.
Okay.
So then, just
There we go. And always hold on to this.
yes,
In case you have to warranty out the motherboard.
So that goes in.
So go ahead and put that inside there. Take it here. Just go ahead and put it with this. Keep this. Do you want to keep the sticker to put on the back of the?
You can go with the sticker collection.
Is that over here somewhere?
I don't know.
I'll put it right here. Just start a sticker collection. I'll start a sticker collection over here. Pretty. Yay. All right.
All right.
So now you're going to
Now we want the
memory
cooler.
and the cooler. Memory first or cooler? Memory.
Cooler first because it's a tower cooler.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I gotta grab I got my tuba.
It's tuba. He got it. He plays tuba. Thermo regulating.
When I brought
There should be. They probably have some in here too.
they do. I don't know what he's got. I'm gonna check, but if not, I've got Cryonaut. This is
no way.
This is Devour stuff.
Yeah.
Arctic Silver.
All right. Cryonaut.
Which is better?
This is made by Devour.
Well, I don't care what we use. I just bought that.
Yeah, no. All right, so
This is gonna be fun.
So first thing we need to do is check out the hardware.
Yeah, because I know that we got to remove these brackets. I think have to get removed.
Yes, those have to get removed. Here's AMD ones. All right, yep. That's what I thought. So this is real simple. I mean, if you want me to do it again, I will. Otherwise, this is real easy. You're just,
I want to see it actually done before I do it again. Like I said, it's probably been 20 years since I built it. The last computer I built was a 486.
Well,
technically, I built a 686, and then I built a 486 for a neighbor.
so these clips are for
my military.
these clips are for another fan, aren't they?
those clips are for holding the fans on the tower.
Yeah, so once because the fans come off, so once you get the tower on, then you put the fans on.
I only see one fan in there.
No, there's two. There's one in the center.
Oh.
So if you pull it out, you take that off. See, there's one right there.
Oh wow, pretty.
All right, so nice and simple.
Let me give you a nice long
These
screwdriver.
are straight.
They give you a screwdriver that says "Be
Fine.
quiet." Fine, I'll
Yes,
be
because
quiet.
some people don't have one that's long enough to reach all the way this long. I mean, obviously you do, but a lot of people do not.
Leave that alone. Get on your fly.
I can go longer.
Wow.
Okay, that's right. There's still this thing. This thing goes. All right, so it's in.
We are mounting the fan.
Well, we still have one other person watching besides me.
The fan is being mounted.
I guess I could be more accurate and close out my window so I don't get any view.
What am I doing? Being a moron. That's what I'm doing. So this part's kind of a pain in the butt. The way they've got this.
Yeah.
It's cool. They have a replaceable Wi-Fi card on there.
Yeah.
In case yours goes bad on the motherboard, you can replace it. That's tight.
Yeah, they've got their pluses and minuses. Because otherwise that could be...
A weak point.
well, it could have been another M.2 slot if it wasn't being used as a Wi-Fi card.
Yeah. It could have been a little NVMe, right? Like a
Yeah.
mini one. Like what's inside the Xbox Series X and the PlayStations.
So the other thing to always keep in mind
Because this one I have the one that's underneath here, and then I have this one, right?
and your main one here. So this is where we're gonna put the 980 Pro.
Yeah.
We'll put the 980 Pro here, and then
Well, I believe they're both pros, right? One just has.
Yeah, but we'll put
one
the-
has the heat sink, one doesn't.
yeah. So we'll put the 980 Pro without the heatsink
Yep, there.
there,
And then the other one.
and then the other one in this open slot, and then you've still got two more for future.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, rattlesticks. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
That's all right. They only see your hands. They don't know it's not you.
So there's a right way and a wrong way to do everything.
Or did you Get them flipped.
One on each side.
Oh, I see the standoffs.
The standoff itself, they had one on each side, upside down. And they do that to make it idiot proof. And somehow I, idioted it. Probably because I'm not used to being on camera.
That's what I said. Don't even pay attention to the camera.
Yes.
Yeah, don't pay attention.
Just pretend you're talking to us.
So with this style, it's not as important to worry about like.
Oh my goodness. Harlan just logged.
Harlan's on.
What's up, Bubs?
Is he over?
He's in Virginia going to his AIT school.
Wow. What's up, brother? We miss you.
That's my oldest son.
Oh, how you doing? All right. So now. Remember, the goal is never to touch that or that.
Yeah.
But I brought rubbing alcohol, Q-tips,
Oh,
and
in
all
case we
that
had to
stuff
clean.
in case we have to, or in case we have to do a second pasting if something goes wrong. I mean, it rarely happens, but it can happen. So it's probably a little more than we need. Not too bad.
Bigger the glob, better the job.
Yeah, the
They
only
told
thing
us
you
in the
want to
military.
the only thing you want to be careful of, because this has got the recess points. If you get thermal paste down there, it's a pain to clean it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're gonna have one fan in the middle and one fan. And the fans do just slide in on this, or they both.
Yeah, it shows that you can actually do it without the fans installed.
Yeah. So then we're gonna go that way. So we're gonna go there.
Well, tell your buddy that I'll come after him. Marlon says he's being bullied by a buddy at his PX. Well, Harlan, I'm building your dream computer right now. Well, I'm not building it. Nate's building it, and we're learning the process. But this is the new video editing computer.
Apparently, I had too much coffee this morning. The one thing I don't like about tower coolers is they're way more of a pain in the butt to get on. Okay.
Hold on.
Seriously.
There you go.
Except I gotta get it.
She's threading. Good.
I think we have to remove this top piece to get down to this one because it goes through the center.
Seriously.
You want me to do it?
Here. Do me a favor. Should be able to. Oh, duh. I know what the problem is. Here.
Well, come on, Stella. Get in the groove. Come on, Stella. Oh, it's over there. Here, you got it. Got a nice magnetic tip. This is cool. There you go. Yeah, we have liftoff.
All right, I don't have it tight, but it's in the groove.
Beautiful. All right, so now we're just gonna double check. Mounting.
That's what I was thinking. You guys didn't want to put your number. You didn't want to put your RAM in before putting this on.
No, we can. This fan comes off, and then we can get the two bay or the two slots.
Okay.
It technically shows no issues with this on there for actually getting to that fourth bay if I wanted to run. Put in two additional.
Cool.
You just have to remove the fan from the heat sink in order to get it on.
Okay. So are we sure that this was the right, that this fits the new socket?
I was told.
Okay. Then I know what the problem is.
Is it reversed?
The bracket needs to be flipped over.
Uh-huh.
No, wait, there's no way to fit that way. This has got to... All right.
Do you have recycles?
No, just there.
Oh no, it's actually out the back door. It's my recycle bin. Just watch your head on the trailer.
Whoa, trailer.
Through there. What do we got?
I'm going to try...
Flipping it.
Oh wait, it shows that it's you do it the other way.
Yeah, it's flipped upside down. The bracket.
The wings go down over the top instead of.
Yes, I just...
Maybe that's the problem, is that it's not pushing.
And
it
that
down.
probably is also why we had such problems getting the screws. Getting everything centered.
So just set the screws in the bracket first, and then slide the bracket in.
See, this is why you should listen to myself, and I should have opened the book before I started just putting this thing together.
You want me to get the bracket?
There's little fins on the bracket too, so it's all going to go in one certain spot on it.
Jesus.
Take
I don't
a
know
break.
why I'm all shaky today.
It's because you're nervous.
Probably because I usually do this at my off time, and I haven't had cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, I got that one started. Am I lined up?
Let me get my phone to light it up. Here.
I think I tightened this one too far. Hold on.
Look, I think you just didn't place right now. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
All you needed was one out thread and it was good. One D thread.
Okay. Now it's ready to.
Okay, now, so it's gonna go like 2 turns.
That make the big difference on flipping it over.
When we did Greg's PC build, I told him to order a certain fan, but he was like, "Well, this one's cheaper," and I'm like, "No, you can't order that one. That's for a Threadripper." He's all, "Well, it doesn't matter," and I'm like, "No, do not order that. Do not order that fan." And then when he brings all the pieces over, he's all, "I ordered this one. It fits."
Now it's more steady.
And I was like, "No, Greg, that's for a Threadripper. This isn't gonna work. The build isn't gonna work." And we get all the way through the build, and he's all, "Well, just try it." And I'm like, "No, you don't get it." There's freaking thermal paste all over the place.
Oh, jeez. So you guys still did it, though? Because
I did most of the build, and then he wanted to fit the Threadripper on there. I'm like, "No, see it doesn't fit."
Ram.
We tried to make the original water cooler work, too, but it just wouldn't fit either.
Well, I know eventually I'm going to need. I'm going to go water cooled for the CPU. It's just if I wanted to get this up and running now.
Yeah, well,
I
and that's
have to go this route.
You won't. I promise you, you're
Like-
never gonna need the water cooling.
like long term. In my experience with 3080s specifically, if you want full performance, you'll really need water. Like 300 megahertz clock speeds if you're on water.
I mean, but what is he gonna be doing? You know what I mean?
Well, see, I don't totally know how much clocks matter with editing, but
Okay, here's the RAM.
all right, the RAM.
He's
So
not gonna be editing 4K videos.
now
You know what I mean?
I need that motherboard manual real fast because
What did we do with it?
It should be right here.
I don't see.
Where's my
Oh, there we go. A1 and B1. Okay, so it's the. So every motherboard is different, but most of the time, I'll let that say between A2 and B2. Most of the time, there is both in the manual and on the board. It's going to tell you the best position if you're only using 2 DIMMs.
Yeah.
And if you ever go with 4 DIMMs, you're gonna want to reorder a whole new set of 4 that are gonna be like all exactly duplicate.
Nah, with these, that's all right.
Well, as long as I buy the same.
Yeah, with
I've-
these, that's all right. But at this point, there's still so many.
Like I've
Issues
found when
with-
you have to order from the same batch almost, or they freaking you end up getting screwed over.
Well, there's so many issues with DDR5 right now
Yeah,
that even most of the pros are only running two sticks.
yeah.
Whereas 4 sticks, you can't get the XMP profile or
Yeah,
whatever
exactly.
it is when it's called.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Because I did it. I bought 4, and I still can't get the XMP.
Okay, you want the one without the
I want the one without the heatsink first, and I need one of the little.
I'm basically running just on dumb.
And then
Like I paid the extra money for.
the smallest Phillips head screw
You want this guy right there?
That guy right there. Because the M.2 screws
are
micro. So small.
I'm putting these brackets next to these brackets, okay, right here.
Sounds good.
I was wondering if it's because my power supply was not big enough. Because I used my original power supply that's 500 watt, whatever.
I almost went with.
And so I bought a 750 watt, but I haven't put it in yet.
I almost went with the RM1200X, but then
I can put it in if you want.
when I did the on PC Part Picker, when I put everything in to look at what my wattage is with everything that I have,
Seriously. Why can't I do any fucking screws today?
I'm only
You
at
need your cocktail, that's all.
I'm only at
Do that.
at 700 watts.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, I think I'll be fine with the 1,000, because it was a difference of $100 to get the 1200X. So I'll just do it. And when I did it, I checked it with the 3090. I didn't do the 3080, so it may be a little less. Than
It
the
is a little,
30.
yeah, it's like 50 watts less. Dude.
Yeah.
3080.
Yeah, this one's not even liking it either. The screw head is like barely liking it. Let me see, maybe one.
Is it a Phillips?
Oh no, hold on. Let me go one size bigger. Maybe it's just not. Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Okay, that tightened.
It tightened a little bit better.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, and it really,
Those little screws suck, dude.
It
suck.
really does not need to be in tight.
Yeah, it just needs
It's literally just
to hold
needs
it
to
in
not
place.
fall out. All right.
You know what? Yeah, here, I'll take it up.
Yeah, because that one doesn't go in that hole. That's why. We're gonna use that on the next one.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, that's the one.
this is one of the weird ones. So some heat sinks use.
Do that one first.
No, it's not. It's not lined up.
Okay.
There we go. So some heat sinks use.
Am I throwing in the hole?
Yeah. Like there's a screw and then a second screw, and some use a throughput screw. Hold on, this one's not even. This one's slip on.
It's coming over here. Oh, there she is. All right, and then I'll flip this one off. Is that our fan header right here for the
No, that's just an extra. We're gonna use the CPU header,
the
which
CPU header? Is that it right
should
there?
be CPU fan 1.
Cool.
All right, now we'll go with that other one. So this is real simple.
I gotta go pee. I'll be right
Okay. No.
Well, I'm gonna get a bottle, and you guys are gonna see a lot on YouTube.
Oh, jeez.
Channel just got hella hits. All right. Okay, that's pretty. And this side, I guess,
VRM coolers in the way on that side. Yada yada.
I'll put this one.
Holy. It's there. Seriously.
It's because of the tacky the tacky paint on it or whatever. Just on them whatever. Yeah, all of our videos are in like 1080p. You need to hold it up. You're gonna go into the are you going into the hole right there?
Yeah, so basically it's too high.
Does it grab it the same way on the other side? Does it just need to be the other way? Okay. Oh, from the other side maybe? From that way over here this way?
No, because I think the other fan hook's on that side.
One's a way different size than the other or something. Let's see here.
Yeah, they're different sizes.
There you go. There she goes.
Yeah. Looks like it's stuck in there, right?
Right. Hold on.
Where's the hole? I think I'm in.
Some are ICX 24s. Yeah.
It's supposed to be for that size.
I just see what you said there, William.
What did he say?
He said I need to work on some SCX 24s. That's why he got me that toolkit. Oh, it's over there by my bag. He just got me some screws for it. Just go down like this, and then I'm gonna look at the camera like that. Yeah, he just got me some bits. I think they're the regular bits though, but he got me a little precise screw thing for it. And I think he's trying to call me out, trying to tell me to get it. Trying to get.
I just don't know if that bottom's in.
Yeah.
No, it's not in the hole.
You know, it's crazy too because all the stores by us, they all have hell of SCX24 knockoff parts that are hell of cheap but really nice and everything too. You know.
Get it in, and then I can. Okay, so we got one side.
I have some great video that I would like to make like an LCG chassis one. There's all the parts for one. But,
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So then
Let me pay off my 13 grand first.
that one.
As soon as I pay off my 13 grand, then my wife will be cool with it.
If I don't get him one beforehand,
Yeah.
Derrick will start yelling at me for spending money on him.
Yeah. Put a little Komodo. Was that the Komodo?
I might actually have enough parts that I might be able to build you a second one when I get done with all my upgrades. Because I got a new chassis coming for for my deadbolt, so I might end up with the deadbolt chassis. I think the only thing I'm not going to have is the axles, so I might have to get axles.
Yeah. Yeah, those little Komodo freaking I love the way they look and they sound. So clean. Do you know what I'm talking about? The
on that side.
You found a Dodge Ram Charger body for one of the that you're working on now.
Oh, nice.
Heck yeah. That's what it's called, right? The Komodo is the
that's their the Furatech motors.
The Furatech, right? Yep. The Furatech motor. The ones that sound like little printers.
Yeah, I actually I have a set of Furatech motors coming for
really?
Mine and Teresa's.
Yeah.
I have the bigger ones because I'm going to be doing the site build where it's the freaking aluminum frame rails where it looks like a freaking buggy.
Yeah.
I have a set of those coming for the deadbolt, and I got the.
Have you seen all the parts that they have up at AZ Turn and Burn?
Yeah, I bought rims from them.
Yeah. Sitting like this makes me want to poo.
Grab a chair.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm actually having fun. I'm looking in the camera. I'm being interactive. He's got a thing of tweezers. He's got a whole tin of tweezers.
What?
Yep. Look at all those tweezers. Do you know what I'm talking about? I keep forgetting your name. What's your name again?
Oh, Nate.
Nate. You know what I'm talking about, Nate?
No.
The famous PC build video by, what's it called, that everyone made fun of?
Oh.
Where the kid was like, what you need are some tweezers, and he put all the thermal paste on the freaking thing, and he put the RAM in backwards, the power supply in upside down. Or he put the RAM in two different slots, and the CPU upside down. Freaking. It was the verb. No, what was it? Something like that. The worst PC build ever.
I was gonna say you need tweezers.
Yeah, he called it. No, yeah, he pulled out. He said, "He's like, what you need is a screwdriver." He's all, "What you need for your PC build is a screwdriver, some tweezers," and he holds up 2 zip ties.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I was like, no fucking way. I'm all swearing on your channel. Sorry. Stop swearing, Derrick.
Oh, you got the baby Goliath from CCXRC? Sweet. I just picked up. I got 2 of his. What are they called? The new servos he's got. The Chihuahua servos, and I actually got the ones that it says Chihuahua in the package where he misspelled it. I got 2 of those. I have a whole bunch of video to and building to do on my 24s. It's just I've been tied up with one of my other projects for my bashers.
Oh yeah, cable management. Managing them cables. He's got them cables whipped. He's whipping them cables. All pretty.
Well, that's one thing he's really meticulous on is his cable management.
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't like
I
messy
don't
cables.
want people seeing my crap if I can help it.
No.
I mean, there's only so much you can do,
But
especially when. So I hate the way everybody does everything up front like
it's
this.
nice that they have the loom and the shrink tube. We do that on our RCs, by the way. We do our own loom and shrink tubing.
Yeah.
Oh, zip that tie. Yeah. Just drop them right there. Yeah.
I'm not going to show it on camera, Derek, but
Look at you. Those fins are nice and tall too.
I still have to. I got to get my 3D printer back up and running, so I got to print out my 3D mount. And I'm going to replace the fans with my plant fan.
Look at that differential case on both of them.
Oh.
Holy shit, dude. These arms will take all the shock, and that's it. Wow.
Check the frickin'.
Holy cow. How much were these diff cases anyway?
The diff cases for the pair of them are 60 bucks.
Where did you get that at?
It's from Basher Queen. On you have to buy them off of eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Teresa's is just her outcast is the same, except for her castle system.
Yeah.
I haven't even had it yet. I have to.
You're like carbon fiber shaft in the center too.
Yeah, I got carbon fiber bar here. I got the MTC braces.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I got replace this plate here. This is carbon fiber. The motor mount, or not the motor, ESC mount is carbon fiber. I also got her carbon fiber servo mount, so it lightens everything up. So this thing's like, let me feel it.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, remember how heavy it was before?
Yeah, dude. Oh, shit.
The other thing I got to do is I got to modify the bumper here.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because see, I can't put these screws in. So what I'm going to do is it doesn't use the screws underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cut this off with a Dremel and drill holes there, and I'm going to attach this plate to the screw holes for the diff piece.
Okay.
And hold that in. It's going to be pretty. Hopefully, I get it. I got to paint the body for it, and then I got to do the final video on that, and then I'll post all that stuff up. And then I just got to get your Mojave so I can change out that.
I should have brought it today, but yeah, no.
I got to change out that the screw or the your differential output. Good. All right, so that's all done.
Yeah, I'm just taking a minute to straighten up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we don't. All right, so.
All right.
So now bring the case back over, right, and then figure out the graphics card and the power supply, right?
So we're gonna set that case
Yep, bring the
face
case
up.
Oh shit! Oh. There we go. Let's make sure I'm gonna take these and put them inside like this. Okay, so these are the drop right here, right? Hold on a minute. On this board, everything's right there on that side, right?
Yes,
So-
but everything. What's gonna confuse you is the board's going in upside down.
Oh, the board's going in upside down.
Yes.
So
So let's get the board in, and then we'll worry about
figure
where
out
things
that
are going.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Just tuck the cable.
So we'll just check them
Kind
over
of tuck
here.
them in there,
Okay. Yeah.
because this is where it's unconventional from a normal PC.
Because I have to be difficult and have mine reversed.
We're gonna take this whole thing.
Do we already have our standoffs in?
Yes.
Oh yeah, nice.
Pre-installed standoffs. So the trick with these pre-installed I/O shields is they're basically spring-loaded so that it's grounded. So, like, if you just set it in place, the holes won't line up.
Yeah.
You've got to kind of give it a little bit of hand pressure.
A nudge.
So I set up. Those are all motherboard screws. So I usually try to get like two started. Like, so I got that corner, let's do that corner and that corner.
You want them tight?
No, not yet, just in case.
Okay, they're in the hole, but it's
Yeah,
not tight.
and then let's go ahead and drop one in this corner. This one you can tighten.
Thank you, Be Quiet, for my nice new screwdriver that works and magnet.
That's good.
All right, so there's basically 3 rows of screws. You got 1, 2, 3, 1. This one does
There's one right
there, and then there, and then 3 along the top.
Yeah, it looks like there's one down right here too.
There sometimes is, there sometimes isn't. It depends.
When do you get? Which one are you gonna start on first? The Clodbuster or the Blackfoot?
Yeah, no, dude, man, RC Elf hooked you up, Thompson.
I'm super jelly. RCL's never gonna notice me.
I don't feel that has a standoff in it.
It might not. No,
It doesn't.
But
You know,
that's
it-
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, they'll have.
So, realistically, the corners
The Clodbuster.
and this one are the most important. So it's got like something in the middle and something on all 4 corners. But the more, the better.
The biggest thing with the Clodbuster is
I've seen people put
as you
things
put it together.
with 2 screws, you know.
Yeah. So, is that you're gonna wanna upgrade it as you go. You'll be like, man, I want to put better shocks on it. I want to do this to that, and that, and just keep it stock.
Tighten this guy. And then there's
And
not.
then this one.
I already got that one too.
Okay, so then we got just these top 2.
Okay. Let me do this corner here.
Yeah, the corner by the PCI power. And we got good connectivity on this board. Flashback.
Yeah, that's
We
nice.
got
Is there A and B like BIOS 2, right, or 1 and 2?
I went with the one that had the most freaking USB ports in the back because I do.
one. It's
plenty
got
of
that
cameras.
USB-C. Looks like it might even be a Thunderbolt.
Yeah, the sun right there.
Yeah.
All right, I think I got all of them filled except for this guy here that didn't have a standoff.
Yeah, and that often there isn't a hole there on the case.
Well, it's probably designed because this is a medium case. Maybe the full size cases might have.
All right. So
First, and then start upgrading it. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
next thing on the list,
Power supply.
power supply.
All right.
Some people like putting a big brass. Oh, right here. There I am, right here. There. Some people like putting a big brass plate in the bottom of the Cloudbuster, so that way it actually acts like an actual monster truck rather than it bouncing around all over the place.
Here you are. So one
They'll
thing,
come in from the top. Some
I'm
people
still.
like
It's
to.
still on. It's still on my agenda, but I think I'm going to get a. I was thinking about getting a lunchbox, but I might get a midnight pumpkin just so me and Derrick can be twinsies.
Yeah. Well, I have both, so.
Yeah. But I don't know. I've always wanted a lunchbox since I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
this is basically just a sticker telling you that this has a silent mode.
Uh-huh.
So don't freak out if the fan doesn't spin,
Oh,
because
okay.
it won't spin unless it gets hot.
All right. So then, You need me to pull out all the cables and stuff?
We're going to mess with the cables as we plug things in.
Okay.
Because I find that to be the easiest thing. One thing I'll tell you right away, notice how thick the gauge is on this?
Yeah.
You need to use this one.
Okay.
You can plug, like, the smaller ones from normal power supplies will plug in, but if you get to pulling, you'll cook them.
Got it.
All right, so all your, like, exterior screws for things like power supplies are these. The ones with the hex head.
Yep. All right, and the power supply is going to mount.
Power supply is going to go there. You're going to go fan side out. So fan side
this way.
that way. And it should.
Pretty.
Okay, one thing we're going to do real quick before we put that in, because I forgot about it.
Wow, that's you picked that from your nose?
Oh.
Good thing I'm not on camera. They can
Yeah.
hear me.
Now we're fine. I was just checking to see if they get put a rubber pad.
Oh, underneath?
But all they have is the ones for the graphics thing. You can stick
Okay.
one on there if you want to, but this is actually for the... Because there's an optional kit that you can buy, and the graphics card mounts vertically here
Oh, okay.
instead of where it's going to go, the traditional.
Yeah. That's probably the way we're going to put it for now. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have any of the extra brackets that you'd need.
And the
to-
ribbon.
and the yes, and the super long ribbon, because the one to put sideways, it's like this long.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm in. So now tighten.
Yeah, tighten all four.
In the star pattern.
Understood. I want to get a on-road car or a buggy too from Tamaya. Yeah, like there is at
This is showing
the AZ Turn and Burn.
I need to be on
They
the
have
line, right?
a whole race course,
want
and
it powered
there's a
on.
lot of the
I
guys
don't want it to turn on as
race
soon as
Yeah,
the Tamayas a lot.
I don't want it to turn on when we
yeah.
first
If you
plug it in.
accidentally click a button.
Those can get expensive real quick.
So
Cables?
yeah, let's pop the cables open. We'll start messing with some of those.
The buggies are just adorable. Poor Boys RC, he's got like every buggy there is known to man.
All right. That's the first one I pulled up.
That is the 24 pin.
That's beautiful. Look at the loom action on that. Yeah, these are nice. That's for the graphics card.
And CPU. This is what I wanted first.
I just was pulling cables out. I was pulling all the nice ones out.
So see if you can find me another one. It's labeled CPU power.
Maybe that might be this.
Beautiful. We're gonna run.
There's another one that says CPU.
Yeah, there should be 3, but we're only gonna need 1.5 for this board.
Okay.
I am gonna connect the secondary power, which really you don't need unless you're finding.
really want that rally beetle.
Yeah, and I don't
Yeah, the it looks clean, huh?
I'm probably calling you to come over to help anyways.
Yeah,
It has,
it's much easier to put the cable in now and never use it.
Yeah.
Than
You're talking the one
put the
with
cable in
the
once we've got everything else put in.
not
If
the
that makes any
Blackfoot
sense.
monster beetle,
We
right?
wanna
You're
pull
talking
that
the
way.
the
Upside down.
what's it called?
You should be able to
Like
turn
the
it
Baja
on.
Beetle or something like that.
Everything's got me screwed up because the motherboard's upside down.
I know that other beetle has like a lot of brittle parts on it. Like the arms are pretty brittle. If you drive it around in the snow or anything like that.
So he got the Clogbuster, and what else did he
Look at
do?
the Blackfoot.
The Blackfoot. That's the one I want to see.
Yeah, I did a build on those. I put super modified parts on it and everything. I did the for my Boba Fett, the Boba Foot.
Yeah, the Boba Foot.
It has a lot of binding parts in it though. The rear end binds a lot. Or maybe it's just because I put it together. But I put the MIP rear end. I bought a $60 rear end for it. Just
Oh,
a
nice.
$60 diff for it.
Oh, nice. He said something. It's red on the box, not the Sand Scorcher.
Okay, not the Sand Scorcher, but it's Rally. It's yeah, not the Sand Scorcher, but the yeah, it has like orange and red on the box, right? It's freaking.
Yeah, he said it's red on the box, not Sand Scorcher.
I need a zip tie.
You're not gonna use your bathroom.
There's zip ties right here that came with it if you want to use
Yeah, I'll end up using those. I'll end up using these.
Should I just pee in your backyard so I don't get all the dogs all
I don't
crazy?
care. Just go out. Just
Yeah.
don't pee on the trailer, but you can pee next to it.
I'll pee on your trailer.
Oh, jeez. I almost decided I was going to set up in the trailer and do the build in there.
Yeah.
Where's it?
You want that out of the way?
We don't need it anymore. Stick that down there. Beautiful.
So I got these two right here.
Those are the
PCIe.
PCIe. We're probably going to need 3 if my memory serves for that card. But we won't. We're not going to put those in yet.
But I can.
But yeah.
I'll have them staged over here.
Once we get the big,
3 PCIe's. They're right here.
once we get the kind of the big cables and the little cables that are at the top and the bottom, I want to get the fans in
Okay.
before we run out of.
All right. So those are the PCIe's. That's that style. There's that one. That style.
Top.
That's those ones there. Okay. All right. Where are we? Oh, we're bringing this one through. Okay. 24 pin. Just like that.
Probably gonna have to be how that was gonna go. Maybe we'll go down like that. So let's see. What do we got for all of our stuff?
Oh, this is the front.
Fan header. Why is there? Oh, that's for RGB. Who can wait? This is front panel connectors. Okay. This one.
I'll start opening up the fans.
Panel.
There's plenty of fan headers on that board, huh? Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot better than the old days, man.
Yeah, the freaking daisy chain and everything.
And there was like one fan header if you were lucky. 2, you know.
You have a master controller.
Gosh, what is all this?
Oh yeah, you haven't messed with this, have you? So that is the controller. We're only going to need one.
One controller.
One controller that controls your fans and your RGB. Check this out.
He has a beautiful room in the back of this case too to be able to mount it, and you got plenty of room for cable management back there too.
This is the neatest feature of these fans. The whole Uni series. There's 3 different uni types.
Mm-hmm. I decided to go with the unis because of the fact that
Oh my gosh,
they're made by Liam Hughes.
So this is the coolest thing. Most fans, you've got wires coming off of them everywhere.
Yeah.
These fans.
Oh, they interlink.
But they
So when we're done,
contacts.
each set of 3 fans, 1 fan wire, 1 RGB wire.
That's awesome.
They have a contact. See, that's cool.
So like, bam, that's
Pretty
it.
nice.
Then we install that with one
set
of the flat bars that come with it, and
Wait,
boom,
what'd you pay for
you're
those?
done. They're not cheap.
I don't remember. I have to look. I mean, I sent you the link, right?
Yeah, I believe these ones are $70 for a 3-pack.
Yeah, that's not cheap.
The AL120s are $90 a 3-pack, and the newest type with the mirrored with the infinity mirror on the sides, they're like $115 or $120.
I think I didn't send you the link to the fans, did I?
No, I don't think you sent me the link to the fan. All right, so this is gonna be.
That's some RGB right there, though.
C front panel connector.
You want me to throw that bucket underneath your thing for garbage? Out here?
Oh, I have a.
There's the bucket underneath your RC bench, right?
Yeah, there's my blue bucket.
Yeah, your blue bucket. Get your blue bucket out here. There it is. Over here.
Oh gosh, this
$70 ain't bad.
This one's gonna be a tight fit.
Is it a light?
Oh, I have a.
The halo. Cool.
Wrong one.
Sometimes the problems with the fancy things like this inverted motherboard is they don't think, hey, maybe I should make this cable a little longer.
They're $80.
$80?
$80 a set.
Oh, from New Egg?
Yep.
Then they went up. Well, it's all supply and demand with those things, because like, I remember
when I started planning this computer like a year ago, I started talking to Derrick about that I was going to build a desktop computer, and then I never did. And I started just piecing it together.
I'm glad you went with the new case instead of the one you had over there. That one over there was a lot bigger.
Yeah. That one actually, it's up there, right there.
Mm-hmm.
The striker
That would have
case.
been overkill.
Well, I wanted something that was going to fit because I have a desk in the house. So in the summertime, I'm disconnecting this and bringing it into the house, right? Mm-hmm. So when I bring it into the house, it'll fit underneath my desk. That striker case won't fit in that.
yeah, the last thing you want is this thing out here when it's over like 75 degrees.
Well, because I don't know, because eventually a wall's going up right there, and that's all going to become air-conditioned space back there.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put a mini split system on it, but it looks like it's going to get postponed till next year.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Okay. All you got to do is press and hold one of the buttons. Doesn't matter which one, and it turns on. My brother-in-law bought this for me. He had it. He had one, and he was out in the backyard messing with his drone at night because he was going to do some night flying with it. He pulled it on. He's like, "Here, check this out, Vance." I was like, "Cool."
I get 1,000 lumens.
And so I put it on. I was messing around. I was like, "This is awesome, right?" And so he just went right on his freaking and ordered me one. And then he was messing with those glasses with Teresa because he has a set. He turned around and ordered a set of freaking glasses for Teresa. I was like, Jesus. And then I looked at the price on them. And it's like $400 for those glasses. This was like $120.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the ones I usually would get like that. I bought like 2 pair. They were like $60. Probably 1,000 lumens. Maybe from red though. I like them though because they were good for installs. They light the whole area up for everybody.
Yep. I like those ones because you can press the button and dim it down. So if you don't want it so bright.
Yeah, mine was a dial on the back and I could spin it.
Mm.
But that wire, this wire's nice and heavy duty. That's cool.
Yeah.
My wire was skinny and that would go bad.
Oh.
Start glitching.
Cool. I was like, the logo was turned. I was like, man, they're not straight. I want them to all be in a line. Well, they turned. The fan was.
They look like Gamer Nexus's logo too. Liam D in the middle.
Yeah.
But him and Liam D are hell of in cahoots anyway. They talk with each other a lot. You got to get the Gamer Nexus seal of approval when it comes to cooler fan, or cooler exhaust. The seal of approval, cooler exhaust, seal of approval.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get the Steve seal of approval, then your case is shit. Then it's just then it's cash grab.
Don't forget about Steve's main.
But no, I was torn between this one or getting the Be Quiet. The 7, is it the 700?
The 709 or 714.
Yeah, whatever their
Yeah.
their tower case was, because it's completely modular. And it would have been easier for him to switch it around because it's just latches, and then you flip it around and put it back together. There's no screws. But I decided that. And the funny thing is when I bought the case, I decided I was going to buy it, and I was like, I don't really need all the LEDs, so I'm just going to order regular fans. And then at the last minute, I ordered the fans that had the LEDs in it because
You gotta have a little LED.
they match the case.
Yeah, you gotta have a little LED. RGB is fucking cool. Mm-hmm. What were you saying, Steve Zameen? Don't forget Steve Zameen.
No, don't forget about his mane, his head of hair.
Oh yeah, it's Steve's main. Yeah. And
So this is one of the nicest features, probably in the whole case.
Oh, because you can pull that off, mount it,
This just
mount the fan.
comes off. You mount the fans to it. All right, I brought electrical tape.
You need electrical tape?
Yeah, so one of the things I always recommend with this, because so those are open contacts.
Yep.
So there's 1.5. I mean, it's only like 1.5 volts or whatever, but it's still enough to pop something. So I always just
Cover them up.
cover them
Nice.
with a little black tape. And if they're black fans,
You don't see it.
you're not going to see it.
Well, that's a good thing because I have blue tape. Blue electrical tape.
All right. So top, we're gonna go exhaust. Yeah, that's why I'm working on top of. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
So exhaust is always
Gotta
going to
read these
be
screws?
That is
the
correct.
hub. The hub of the side with the bracket.
The side with the cage is the exhaust, with the exception of Thermotake's got a new fan that just came out. That it comes with 2 sets of blades. So you actually pop the blades out, put in the other set, and it blows the other way. The nice thing about that is because you can take the blades out, the bearings are serviceable.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Which is basically a first in the industry for a serviceable bearing.
Yeah.
I think they were supposed to be. Oh no, there's only. Never mind. There's only 3 fans. Why am I?
Well, there should be a total of, yeah.
Well, I was looking for 4 packages. That's.
Oh, well, technically there should be 6 packages because we've got.
Oink.
So you're just screwing into rubber here.
Not into the metal.
Well, it just the metal.
Because that one just went all the way through.
That just went all the way. Yeah, that's just because the alignment of that hole. I would just skip that. Oh, no. Now we're jammed.
I gotta go. You guys be safe and have a good one. Right on, Thompson. I love you, William. We'll be here for a long time.
Yeah, I'll post. There, I got it. Okay. So I would just skip this hole and that hole then. The nice thing about them being locked together, realistically, you only need them in the corners.
I thought I missed Stupid Things RC.
Hey, welcome in, Stupid Things RC. How are you doing today? We're building a computer today to edit my RC video. You want it up on the top up there?
Yeah. Let's go run through that hole.
Go with the slots. Where
I got a hold of
did
it.
my screw go?
Nice. No more editing on a laptop. Well, you still edit on a laptop, right?
Oh, I will. I'll probably still edit on the laptop, but this is going to make things so much faster.
All right, you're good. So now back to the bottom. There.
Did you get to share the DaVinci Pro profile with this at the new?
That's what I'm going to figure out once I get it up and running. Then I know that I did it with my the guy at work when he was helping me figure out those settings we needed to figure out how to run on the GPUs on our computer. I put it on his computer. He downloaded it and then logged in with my my information, and it worked fine. I just couldn't have both of them on at the same time.
Yeah.
So I had to exit out of his before I could log in on my computer.
Okay. Cool.
So now we just got to get this this back panel off.
Yeah, to take the bottom back off.
And just kind of set it down like this.
Where's the?
Yeah, those are 2 screws. Those 2 screws right here.
That one's out. Okay. So then
I'll scoot it my way.
we're gonna go.
I haven't opened up this box yet to get these screws out. Controller.
This.
So what were these paddings for?
So that's for sticking
Oh, for that thing.
this onto something, which usually I use that thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That crossbar that goes vertically along the back of the cable management section.
Oh, okay.
I just double-sided sticky to it. All right. This is the one thing.
Let's see if I can open the other package.
So this goes.
So I believe it goes in like
Yeah.
this.
So it goes in.
Oh, maybe it goes the other way.
Yes. Okay. So it goes on like that. So then I
So
want.
the fans need to go
I
on.
want these fans intaking air. So I'm gonna stick this on this just like that.
Okay.
Nothing worse than putting it all together.
I apologize ahead of time for everybody. We got a family walking by. My garage doors open up, and there'll be a kid crying.
He's teaching him how to ride a bike.
He does not want to go on that bike at all.
Did it to me too.
Oh, it went through?
Yeah. And not even where there was a big space. Well, I mean, that's the tooling on these kinds of things is never perfect.
And then that one. Oh, so that's the last screw. We don't need to open the other package. Right?
Yep. Perfect. Takes ties.
All right, Stupid Things RC. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, if we're still on, we got a little bit of more time to do.
So we're gonna go through right here. As long as it's sticking through and we don't wedge it, we can pull it from the other side later. So. These two.
Yep, we're lined up.
He needs a little parenting skills, big brother skills.
Go. Just walk over and say, hey guys, just letting you know you're live on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, we can turn it all the way up on its butt. See what's in the way here.
Well, it looks like I'm down on my side. Oh! I'm screwing in. I think we're in.
All right. So we're gonna go back 180. Okay. And then we'll pull these through. We're actually 70% of the way done. All right, front panels are on. That's on. Yeah, I'm just thinking I need some luck here. Going JDM there and one JDM there. This one looks to be long enough. I know I'm probably not being very entertaining.
He needs to stop hitting the little kid though.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You need to go stop him?
If he starts hitting the kid again.
Let's see.
Understand why they're trying to put a kid like that on that.
He's just pushing him because he doesn't want to have to hold him. He's pushing the bike because the bike doesn't work. But he's using the bike as a going to push the kid also. And the kid's too scared to be on it.
Yeah.
He's afraid of being on it while he's pushing it.
All right.
He's spanking the living shit out of the kid. That's what part of the problem is.
I was about
Yeah.
I was about ready to go freaking
Yeah.
Teresa.
Yeah. I know, but it would have been better for Teresa to handle business.
Oh yeah. Well, Teresa would have started yelling, and then freaking her partner in crime next door would have heard her and started coming out. And she's I think she's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Married to a white guy. That's Jake, my neighbor. And his
Yeah.
wife, Laura. All right, what did we miss?
So
Get the controls for the fan
we've
going
got most everything run now. I've got your little LED strip for the front plugged in, and now I'm just working on the fan controller.
Do we need to figure out where that is?
It is, nope, I'm plugging into one of these two USBs. I just needed to see. All right, will you do me a solid, since you're on that side? This hole. This hole. See my finger? Yes, beautiful. Now, you're gonna go.
Everybody kept telling me that I was going to need a full-size case to do this, and I went with the frickin' mid tower. There's all kinds of frickin' room in this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
but that's a
your
full-size
graphics card's
tower.
going to come out to about here.
Yeah,
So you're only going to have about. So if you were this much shorter,
yeah.
it wouldn't fit.
Well, I mean, I did test it to make sure that the graphics card was going to fit in this case, and it checked out. So
Yeah. Oh, it will.
yeah, PC Picker is really good at frickin' telling you if it doesn't work.
Well, I've got the 3080 MSI 3080 Gaming Z Trio in my Liam Lee Dynamic original case, which the dimensions are the same, just some of some of the innovations of this one are different, but the dimensions are the same. All right.
Right, you need that going through.
Through the next hole to. Yes, you see
Right
this
there?
right there.
All right, hold on. Because that's above the power supply.
That's above the power supply, so it's going to be a little tight. There's one.
The other one's right next to you.
Yeah, there's the other. All right. So this is the tiny little one that controls the RGB.
That should almost looks like that with those cables running up there. We could mount it right on the bottom underneath the power supply.
It's very possible. That's the trick is going to be. So we're gonna once I get this all plugged in, and then everything plugged into the controller. If I could get this plugged in, should have done this before I put the fans in. It was about 2 inches more room then. There we go. There's that one. So the stupid RGB headers don't have any kind of a channel guide or cable wire thing to control. So it's a real pain in the butt. It's literally just 2 pins and 1 pin, and there's nothing to help you line it up. So it can be a real pain to get in. All right. So now what we have got to do. So this plugs in here. This way. So what's nice, so like I was saying before, one controller. Where's the third? Where's that other thing?
Or are these both of the
So
LEDs?
that's fans and fans.
Oh, fans and fans.
Oh, this one. This is what I'm looking for.
Oh.
So one controller can control up to 4 sets of fans.
Oh.
So if you want, so like I was saying, if you later decide you need more, we can put 3 more here and 1 more in the back. and connect them all to still this.
Well, and still, we could even put some in the front. I just have to replace that glass.
Yeah, you have to get the replacement glass for the mesh panel that they make. All right, so here's the dilemma that you're going to have when, because this is as long up as we can go this way, and then that goes that way, which is why usually I stick
that's where
these
Yep, understand.
right there, because then it's kind of in the middle of the case for wherever the fan wires are going to.
Okay.
All right, so now we're just going to get this out the way.
Yeah, because we still have other things.
Because we still have, yes, we still have other things to plug in. I just want to get the little wires all connected to the board before anything else gets in the way of the board. Because the next thing we're going to do...
This is the other CPU one that I don't need right now. Let's stick that in the box.
Yes.
We don't need... What are these?
These are extra...
Oh, extra ones.
Extra ones, because it gives you enough parts to be able to run every fan individually without being daisy chained together.
Okay. So I'm going to stick all of this.
We need
here.
Probably 2 SATAs. I'm not even going to stick in a Molex. So that's your Molex. That's an old connector.
Well, I don't have any.
You don't have anything Molex that's going to get plugged in unless your hard drive is really old, but it can't be because it's an 8 terabyte.
No, it isn't. It's the standard.
Yeah. So, which that runs off of SATA power.
8 terabytes of additional storage. So I'm going to run the operating system off of one. It's going off of one of the SSDs.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to install DaVinci Resolve on the other SSD.
Yeah.
And then all of my video and stuff, when I do it, it's all going to be.
Just
on
remember, whenever
dump
so
storage.
remember whenever the updates for DaVinci comes through, you got to go through and manually change that freaking the drive
Yep.
that it, or it'll start doing on two,
Yep.
and it gums everything up. It happened to me, and it was a nightmare. I mean, yeah, it's an easy fix. You just uninstall and reinstall. But it took me forever to find out what the hell was going on. Because I'm not smart. So, I'm like, why is my graphics card freaking totally pinged out and my CPU pinged out when I'm like running just playback?
I'll have to. I'll send Nate the link to your gaming channel.
Yeah, definitely love to check
Right
it out.
on.
We need to get his subscriber count up.
Yeah, well, I can send it around to the peeps too.
Yeah, sweet.
I have to post a lot more stuff. I only posted a few things so far.
He's got probably 30 videos that he's
I got
already done. He
serious
just hasn't
stuff
edited
chat.
them and put them up.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I mean that's
I have funny stuff on there.
as
too.
much time. I mean that's more time than anything else. I mean that's why. With gaming, that's why the Twitch streamers are the thing, because then you're just live streaming.
Yeah, they don't have to edit shit.
Yeah.
The stuff I have on there is like funny stuff.
Well, somebody's still watching. We got one person on. I wonder if it's Talon just watching it in the background. Or it's Harlan, one of the two. I don't know. It doesn't tell me who's
I
still
should be
streaming.
watching.
Oh, you're watching?
No, I should be watching.
Oh.
Should have been doing that. Instantly, I get distracted by a girl in freaking boy shorts.
Okay.
Oh man, it's hard. Life is hard. Ukrainian tenant player. Oh, Derrick. Here, it's right here, Derrick. Just press play.
Oh, Harlan is still on. Yeah, so did you hear the kid getting his butt beat by his brother out here?
Thought we were gonna be on an episode of Cops for a minute.
Oh, I would have so turned the camera if cops would have showed up.
There we go. I'll put it on mute.
Yeah. Oh, I would have so turned the camera if cops.
There we go.
I'd have turned the camera and I'm like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys.
Oh, this thing is... That's irritating.
Oh, you're on the bus? Oh, okay.
I know.
It's me.
300 times.
Is it being a pain in the butt?
Well, so the last 3 cases I built in, these standoffs for your hard drives, slip in and clip. And whenever they're shaped like this, that's usually the case.
Yep.
Not these. They're shaped like they should be, but they're not.
Oh. They're just made so you can.
They're made
so you can
so that
move
when you slide it that way, it isolates it so it doesn't, so you won't get any vibration. So it's a better thing to have. Just means that I'm now putting in all these screws in this hard drive twice.
During that whole graphics card shortage and everything, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I went right before it like just started happening. Well, I mean, it was already happening, but I went and I bought my wife a freaking pre-built, right at the last second. You know what I mean? But it was but it just has like, what is it? The Radeon what is it, 5500 or something like that?
Okay, yeah, Zen 2.
Yeah, but it barely holds on. It, like, you know, like when she plays Phasmophobia with her friends, and as soon as she goes into like the outdoor level, it shuts down.
Right.
It blows me away too. It's like that game is not that, you know. I guess it is a challenging, you know, graphically challenging game, but you'd think that it wouldn't. You know what I mean? But even we were playing Diablo 2, and Diablo 2, the remake, you know what I mean? We're shutting her down.
Wow, that is not a demanding title.
Yeah, but since they redid it.
Yeah, I mean, even with the redo, it's a lot better for sure. But it's still not what I would consider.
Yeah, so it's like you think about it. Even though that is what they say the graphics card is, it's a completely dumbed down graphics card.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just. It's not. It's the bare minimum silicon in there.
So, Derrick, he was telling me last night when I was talking to Nate on the phone about AMD's new releases and stuff like that. He thinks it's going to give NVIDIA a run for its money.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
If everything looks like it's sounding, and you extrapolate from kind of the talk that they've had.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it being, you know, only 5 to 10 frames per second slower on like crazy games.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm really happy. I'm really happy for Team Red. I have been for the whole time. You know, if I had the money when I did, I would have bought stock right away anyways.
Well, he was a little bummed that I went with the NVIDIA instead of getting the AMD, because the new AMD cards, if I would have waited for one of them and everything, you utilize, because there's built-in graphics on the
and also the memory.
The AMD chips, and so you basically get dual How did you explain it?
So
communicate.
so you know how in an Intel card with an NVIDIA or an Intel processor with an NVIDIA graphics card, if you're using like Adobe Suite, Adobe can access both GPUs, the onboard GPU and the graphics GPU, and work together with the two of them. AMD's new software is going to do that with if you have the 7000 series chip and the 7000 series graphics card, they're going to work together on editing and rendering and all that stuff to increase the speed. And that's supposed to be like big.
They were talking about that like 2 years ago, weren't they? Even like,
they were, and they couldn't get it to work.
Yeah.
Well, now apparently it's working, or it will be working.
Whatever, or the
RDNA 3 software. And another one is the display point. Display point
5, whatever.
2.1 on which is the new kind of up and coming standard that
it's the next version of DisplayPort, basically,
yes. Right? Sure enough, I did.
What did we distract you?
No, this was I distracted myself at the very, very beginning.
Oh,
that's why it wasn't sliding in like it was earlier. Probably.
Yes, I put this hard drive cage in backwards, like way at the beginning when we first did the flip.
So there's even, what was it on? I was watching the Linus, and it was talking about Intel's graphics cards were even pretty badass. They lose a lot of frame rate on certain things, but they're still
I mean
they're still pretty badass for what they're
for being a first gen product.
They're
better than a lot of people thought they'd be.
Yeah.
So that is another M.2 screw. We're not going to need it today.
Well,
but
I was just cleaning up trash, and I just happened to see there was a screw there. I didn't want to lose it.
Yes, no, that should go back in your motherboard box for
I want to get rid of those. Okay.
For if you want to add. Remember those two bottom hard NVMe slots?
Yep.
For say someone
That's the
like
screws
me
for
that's not
those.
going to notice the difference in frame rate. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Someone like me is not going to notice the difference.
Well, and they're actually, so Intel, apparently the new Intel cards have got one of the best ABI encoders that's come out so far. So
where basically that's the whole deal where it changes that
it changes the video the
for older games, right?
Well, and also for video decompression. So like,
so that way they don't have to have so much onboard stuff and everything.
The video program that runs that screen for YouTube.
Yeah.
It compresses the data from the server, and then when it gets to your device decompresses the data and turns it back into an image.
Okay.
Apparently, there's a new way to do that that's faster and can compress further, so that like the transfer data that you're using now for like a 720p video could be up to a 4K video, but over the internet, it's using the same bandwidth as that 720p video, which will save on distribution cost because, you're paying for that stuff to get sent over the internet to you, one way or another.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did my hard drive go? All the hard drives go.
So how many additional hard drives can I put in this?
So we could get two more.
Okay, so there's one more.
So we can get two more SSDs on the board, on the motherboard. We can get one more 2.5 inch or 3.5 inch drive
Like that size,
on this bay. whether it's this, whether it's a 3.5 big one like this or a 2.5 inch, we can get one more. That went in all the way. Why aren't you going in all the way? And then the nice thing with 2.5 inch SSDs is, to be honest, with some double-sided tape, you can pretty much stick them anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You just start slapping them in there like pancakes.
As
As long as you have enough power, and then you have plenty of power coming from the power supply. How big is that power supply? Is it a 750? 1,000? Yeah, you got plenty of power. Well, how much power does the graphics card pull?
It says in the box it's probably like 320, 340.
Yeah.
Might even be 280 if my brain may be malfunctioning.
You'll have enough power though. It's only even if it's 300. You're good.
There's that and this. The install. No, it doesn't say on this.
More smaller words. Hey, baby.
And
What's that? Huh?
there's actually an
Yeah.
adapter.
I'm over at Baxter's house.
There's actually an adapter we could get you too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool cloth.
So it's an extra piece that mounts on the back of this.
Yep.
It comes with
Yeah.
different clips. And basically, we could make these hard drives hot swappable,
Oh, okay.
which means you could literally just slide it out, slide in a new one,
Oh, okay.
without having to take the back off and unplug anything. Now, you only need, that's only worth the cost if you're swapping out drives all the time.
Well, it'll definitely depend on what happens in the future here when it comes to this station. I'm sure this isn't going to be the last time we work on this thing. I'm sure you're going to convince me to buy something. I'm going to get it.
All right.
Except for my Be Quiet upside down.
Yes, because we
Flipped it.
Yeah.
and because I was building the motherboard normally.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
I
it
don't know,
means be loud.
It might be. I might be able to take those screws out. And
These
flip
aren't
them quick.
screws. These are the heat pipes.
No, I'm talking about these screws.
Oh,
no.
those screws? You might be able to. It might slide. Oh yeah, because those are covers. Yeah, no, you can. You can do that. You can totally just do that. Pay
Just
no
leave
attention
it. You're not gonna.
to the man behind the curtain. And
Leave
I
it.
don't blame you for wanting to
Leave
do
it.
that. I don't blame you for wanting to do that.
Leave it.
If I would have upside down. Yeah.
So what? A little bit of chaos. You're not gonna see it. Put the sticker on it.
Put the sticker on it.
Put
No, because I
lotion
don't.
on
It might heat up a little bit.
Puts the lotion.
it. Yeah.
It puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose.
It gets the hose.
So's the Samsung upside down.
Oh my goodness! Can we flip that?
No, the stuff on the board can't get flipped.
No, your board is that way because it's in style. It's sweeping this way.
Well, that's all right. Just wait till you put the GPU in. It's gonna be
Upside down as well.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be. It's
So yeah, so if you
it's
put it-
about
if you
to be
flip
a-
that, it's about it'll
it's
be-
about to be a theme. Upside down. by the
Yeah.
way.
Yes, the upside down. Stranger Things.
So for the record, apparently my whole computer's upside down.
Yes. But that's kind of the.
That's what you went for.
That was kind of the point.
It's a sweep. So that you catch people and people say, hey, your computer's upside down. And you're like, fuck yeah, it is.
Yep. It matches my profile. I'm all upside down. Every single time I go off the ramp.
Every time I wake up in the morning, I'm upside
Yeah,
down.
upside
What's
down.
going on here? Why am I upside down?
Oh, were we supposed to put this on underneath?
Yeah, we
goes
will,
afterward.
but I wasn't going to do it until we were done, like
Okay.
flipping it around because every time you flip it,
Oh, this goes on the underneath.
that's
it just magnetizes.
yeah,
underneath.
it's just
Okay.
magnetized to the
Got it.
to the thing underneath. So
When you're done, too, like when you go to clean this thing out, don't blow the fans.
No, you vacuum it.
No, you don't vacuum it either. Like ever so slightly, but don't vacuum directly into the fans because it'll ruin the bearings.
Oh.
You wanna like lightly not do that. I fucked up and did that, even though I knew I wasn't supposed to, because I forgot. I didn't know what I was thinking. I walked out to the garage. I was like, "Oh yeah, I got to use my compressor real quick." And then I realized, wait a minute. And then one of my fans started wobbling for a minute, and then it went back to normal after I ordered new fans.
when you really don't want to do that with the fan, with the computer on, because you can actually, if you get the fan spinning too fast, the wrong direction, you can actually generate voltage and get feedback and blow up your computer.
Fortunately, I didn't do that. But I did mess up on my front case, one of the bottom ones, but it went back to normal. So now there's just a bag of fans sitting next to it.
So are these this exit port right here? Is that for when you're running coolant lines?
So that is for, do you remember that vertical GPU mount that goes here?
Yeah.
So to get your monitor plugged into the graphics card, because now the graphics card is floating in the middle of your computer.
Oh,
so you actually have to plug display ports.
You gotta
feed them through the computer to plug in.
Little jumpers.
So that's an access for that. Now you could run an external water cooling tube for like an external radiator through something like that, but that one specifically is designed for because of that weird vertical GPU mount.
It's nice. The vertical GPU mount's nice too because then you don't get GPU sag.
Well, and that's so the normal vertical GPU mounts I like if as long as you've got enough room between the glass that you don't have breathing issues. Okay. Now that we've done all of that, now we figure out how to actually get PCI.
Well, I'm sure glad I had Nate come over because
Yeah.
this made it. At least he's done this numerous
He's
times.
done this case. He understands the nomenclature of it.
Yeah.
All right. So this isn't going to do us any good.
Oh.
So you don't need it because, again, you're upside down.
Oh, okay. This is the support.
That's
for
the
this.
support bracket for when it's sitting in your computer like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
it gets rid of the GPU sag.
It goes underneath and it kind of helps hold the side here. Your graphics card is sitting in your computer like this. And you can't put pressure on this side.
Got it. So I'm gonna end up with the sag.
No, because it doesn't sag as much when it's sitting in this direction.
Wow, really?
It sag, yes, because what is actually sagging is this interface from here to here.
Okay.
If it's not strong enough, if it's strong enough, this should hold it.
Okay.
So which ones of these do I need to remove? These
That's
two?
why I was looking, because each case tends to be a little different, so we're just gonna
I think it's these two.
mock up in here. It's 2 and 3.
yeah. Gotcha.
It's a big moment, guys.
We're getting close.
Well, I mean, for the graphics card to go in, which is the most glorious moment of all. Besides the CPU going in.
Yeah, I suppose if we wanted, we could turn that damn thing around so that they're watching.
It's only Harlan on. He doesn't need to see the graphics card going in.
Would you like to do the honors, sir?
I don't know.
So it's really pretty simple. It's actually a lot harder from this angle. We're laying.
You want to lay it down?
We're laying it down. Okay, so that's out. So you just make sure that this is going past the board and that the
Just go straight in.
yep, and you should kind of feel it into a slot. And then
Oh, hold on. They weren't in the groove. There it goes. But I don't know if am I in the groove? I don't think so.
no. Oh.
Oh, something just popped off.
It's just one of the HDMI covers.
Oh, the covers. Okay.
Click.
Did that click?
Yep. You should be able to give a little tug, nothing happens. Yep, she's in. Alright, so we're gonna get those bad boys.
I wasn't sure which ones I would have handed to you.
Oh, it's only 2 pins.
Oh, movie was great. It was
Sweet.
good. Yeah, it was good. Definitely weird,
Which
but it
movie
was worth
that?
it. We went and saw. Me and Teresa and Logan went and saw Black Adam last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. These are the PCIEs.
There we go. Check these pain in the ass things.
Well, with starting at noon and it's 2:40 now.
It's not bad.
No.
Hell of a time getting more.
Oh, we got to go through that same hole.
Well, I got a couple of options. I'm gonna plug in this extra SATA cable.
Yeah.
Why? Right now.
I never thought so they put it right on
So
there.
this cable that I'm putting in right now has no current purpose.
Okay.
But if you put another hard drive in,
Got it.
then you're not having to worry about feeding this through later. I'm just going to stick it in the hole where the hard drive goes. And there's also an extra SATA that'll be down right there, so be ready to plug in. SATA power, as well as the SATA input. All right. 8. This is the least favorite cable for me visually,
Yeah, because they have that all the
With-
piggyback shit.
unless we get custom cables. Because you don't want to draw the wattage that you're drawing and just hook up one of these. Then you got this ugly pigtail in the way. And you can't just cut it because these are live wires.
Yeah.
So, like, no matter what you do, it's just freaking ugly.
You want some bigger black zip ties? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, 'cause I got bigger ones.
Ah,
Too bad you don't have some big loom. Or no, shank tubing loom. But then you're getting in there with the heat gun and everything.
Yeah. So.
All right.
So normally, and this is up to you aesthetically, and I want you to come over here and take a look real quick before we do anything. So normally in a computer, we're gonna do one of these and go through this grommet.
Mm-hmm. I don't really care. We can do it that way.
Part of me almost
But
thinks,
other than the fact it goes over the top of the fan and it's going to
yes,
restrict
part of
this
me
flow.
almost thinks in this case, with everything upside down, this may look this
Yeah.
might
Yeah,
look
that looks
better.
That does look better.
And it, well, to be frankly honest, it'd be easier.
Okay. Let's do it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make it look pretty. It's the only thing we can make look pretty.
That's the best right there, yeah.
Side cutters. Little things. So now we're gonna go this one. This one. You definitely need to save that.
Yep.
Because
why I closed
if
that
anything ever happens, you need to send it in. Or if you upgrade and decide you want to sell that on the used market, you're going to want to pack it.
Well, at this rate, if I ever upgrade, I'm probably going to be giving this one to Derrick. I'll just put into his computer. But I don't know if I'm ever going to need to upgrade. I mean, I don't do the high-end gaming like Derrick does. So.
I don't do a gaming on my computer, period.
So,
I want it to stay my editing
if you
rig.
don't
so I
mind, I'm going to
game.
take 2 minutes.
You do it. Take your break.
I love how there's so
And
much
then it's
room.
just the zip tie. And then, so 15 minutes and we're probably ready to start trying to press a button.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe how much extra room there is back there. It's amazing.
I
Well,
was
it's
going to.
amazing how quick that room can go. Like mine,
I'll use it up quick.
I have another.
I pulled the drive cages out completely so I had enough room for all the extra crap.
I have my other monitor in the house I'll bring out so I don't have to disconnect any of this. I'll grab that real quick.
Let's see what these chairs are. This is the boring part. Cleaning up my mess.
spare keyboard and
Yay, peripherals. They really do make this pretty easy. They really, really do. Gotta give Liam the credit.
Oh yeah.
It's these cable channels here, like.
let's see, blues. Yeah, for some reason I thought you had the same graphics card that I had in my lap or
No.
my Alienware.
No, Mike, I built my computer like 2 years ago. Those graphics cards weren't even available. I built it actually like 3 years ago.
Oh.
Oh, 2 years ago. Yeah, those the 3080s weren't even available. They were just being announced.
No, I thought you had the 3060, but you said you had the 2060.
2060, yeah. Yeah, I had to get, when I upgraded my computer, I'd already had the 2060 in it for a while before I upgraded my computer.
So even getting a 3060 is an upgrade in yours.
Yeah. I originally, I'd gotten the 2060 a long time ago, actually, before I even did the upgrade, like I was saying. Because so Bryce had bought me an HTC Vive for Christmas, forget 2000, I forget what year it was. But, nice. I, was getting car sick using it because all I had was a GTX 1050
Oh, jeez.
in my computer. So it was running the games with the HTC Vive, but the lag was making you car sick. You know what I mean? Like it was just like it was jittery and you just want to throw up immediately.
Yeah.
So so I had to spend, it was probably like $350 or whatever. Graphics cards were a good price back then, man. For real. Everything was a good price back then. Those were the good old days.
Yep.
Freaking So I upgraded the graphics card, and but then I was running in my original computer. I had it was the baseline. I'm trying to remember now. So I had a what was it? My AM. I don't remember it right now. A Radeon. What is it? Not Radeon. That's a graphics card. I had. So this is I had a Ryzen, what was it, 13. What's the lowest Ryzen?
1300.
And then there was the next one up from it was a Ryzen 1600.
16.
Yeah. So I had a Ryzen 1600 in it, and
Yeah, which is the Zen 1 version of like a 3600 or even the D600. It's just, you know.
yeah, and I was running my, I was doing the editing and stuff, and then all of a sudden, some really bad shit was happening. It was editing pretty good at first, and then probably halfway through my three quarters through my year of editing, just like introducing sound bites and stuff like that. I started, and then doing playback or whatever, and it was freezing up. And what had happened was the thermal paste had fried on it.
Oh.
I didn't know that. So all it really needed was a reapplication of thermal paste and a better heat sink and freaking. But also, it kind of needed.
Well, I wonder, how often should the thermal paste be replaced?
Well, that was a piece of shit computer.
It depends greatly on how hot you get, how well your cooling system works.
Yeah, and it was a really shitty cooling system. It was, it was.
How good your application of thermal paste was, what thermal paste did it,
This was
there's
nothing on there.
Too many, there's too many factors to just answer that question.
This was freaking ghetto freaking Walmart bought computer with a nothing heat sink,
What'd you lose?
A thumb screw.
There's these thumb screws.
Yes, those are the two that hold the back plate on. There should be another one.
I didn't see a thumb screw when I was cleaning up.
I mean, I can always pull one out of my bag. I just sucks.
Let me,
Sucks it there.
oh, this is the mother. Let me just make sure it was a thumb screw. Here's the plate right here.
Yeah, so see, there should be another thing screwed to the bottom. I mean, I've got thumb screws. So. Conveniently, I have this entire box of crap. All right.
The thumb groove eggs.
Fit there.
Watch, it'll turn up after we...
No, it totally. It'll appear right
Inside one of the fans.
right after we're like all done and cleaned up and everything's put back together and.
Nice. Yeah,
He really cleaned up all that cable. He was pretty damn good at it.
Yeah, but then my next
Well, it's not my
was,
best job, but I'm trying to get it kind of.
I got the Ryzen 5900X, whatever, and a shit ton of RAM.
Yeah, that's what I was actually going to get was
sticks.
this.
64 or whatever, or 32 would be.
Oh, so you're running 128?
Yeah, but like he was talking about before, that even though they're all for the same freaking, it was it wouldn't let me do the what's it called again? The phrase for the iron for the
XMP profile.
yeah, the XMP profile will not let me do. It won't let me XMP. So they're all running at what is it, 1600 megahertz or something like that.
1600. I can transfer for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're missing. Oh, I'm not missing any thumb screws. Those thumb screws are pre-attached.
Yes.
This is.
Oh, the thumb screw for down there.
Yes.
Yeah, it came back. And then I had so I used my existing graphics card. So basically all I did was and then I upgraded the motherboard to I forget which kind it was, but it was a really nice one. One that houses.
Oh, I was like when I go to your house, like it glows rainbow.
Oh yeah, those were just the original fans and the case.
What are we reading next? Oh,
I didn't go more RGB except for the raised fan that came with the CPU, which is a pretty fan. It's the only thing is that I plugged it into the wrong header and it was that's where it took me and Mike.
That's the top.
Mike had to figure it out and disregard.
Oh, we have
the
to wait
alarm.
because we had to put the glass in first.
Turning off the alarm because I plugged it into the wrong header. It was telling me that freaking the CPU fan isn't plugged in, so it doesn't ramp up the CPU fan. It just stays. It doesn't stay full tilt boogie, but it runs fine though. Once I open it up again, I will plug it into the right header.
Alright. And then it's this guy.
That guy right there.
But it's another delivery for Teresa.
Please
I don't know if I got
house no
anything.
more for my wife.
All right, thanks.
Of course, I will go.
What are we looking for?
Power cord.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, that's probably why I can't find it. Because you're already prepared.
Oh, my key rack.
I'm tight.
I wanted a key rack to hang in my closet to put all the keys on because I got way too many keys now and they all just get piled in a pile.
USB or HDMI. HDMI.
And
And then we can. Here, I will pick up the.
well,
monitor.
actually, on the ground over there is the main power cord. It's got a 3-prong in it. I just have that TV plugged into it. You can just plug this into that for now. Oh yeah, it's right here.
Yep.
That way we don't have to move it.
And then we need a mouse.
And I might be wrong on my RAM that I was talking about too. It might be just 16 gigabyte slots or whatever each with 4.
Oh, that's
The mouse is already plugged in.
a good sign.
That's the keyboard. And that's, oh wait. I don't know if this still has power in it. Looks like it was left on.
Oh no.
That's fine. We can do this. I don't need my mouse for my stream right now. I can plug the other one. Take that one and use that. Here. And then here is the.
Yeah, we're gonna do a boot to
that?
BIOS first. Just
All right.
you want to do the honors, sir?
Yeah, I want to press it and see if it explodes. All right, here it is.
Right there.
Ooh. Powerful lights.
Those are spinning. Those are spinning.
I got a red light.
Oh, I got a red light. All right. Now, this is why you don't actually
Put the case.
put everything
cover on.
back together.
It was a bad omen. Yeah.
I can't see what the red light is. Oh, it might just be retraining. Hold on. Hold on.
Isn't with a new one you got to boot?
Yeah,
It's got to boot twice.
It's gonna boot loop for a while. All right.
Starting it again.
Just. Listen to Jay.
Oh, look at the screen.
Bam!
Nice.
Oh.
There it is, guys. If you can see it.
Well, somebody knows what they're doing.
Right there. We got a boot screen. All right, now we're going to play. Oh, now we're going to play with the computer. So we'll put you back over.
All right, let's see what we got.
Making my dick hard.
Right. So that's they are a 5200. Why does it say 48?
Because it's not the advanced timings for the RAM is not turned on yet.
Oh, okay.
And we're not going to turn it on until we get Windows in and get a stable boot and all of
Yeah,
that stuff.
and then we have to do a BIOS update.
And then we'll have to do a BIOS update.
You do BIOS updates?
Well, because
I don't
the
know
original
how
BIOS on this board, all the new boards for the 7000 series, that really long first boot time, every time you unplug it and plug it back in, it's going to do that again. And by now there's a BIOS tool to fix it.
But yeah, but I mean, like, you know how to do BIOS updates, though.
Oh yeah,
huh?
no problem.
Where do you live?
Peoria.
Peoria?
He used to live way out in frickin' almost Tonopah.
Yeah.
Past Tonopah.
Oh yeah, past Tonopah. Yeah, so actually I met him. Remember when I was telling you I used to be running around with bikers and all that stuff? That's where I met him. I actually met him in an organization that I joined called New Founders of Freedom.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of charity stuff for veterans. And that's where I met Nate. Nate was my bartender.
What do you charge to do a BIOS update?
Nothing. Nothing. We'll just take care of it.
He's a good dude.
Where's the one thing ASRock makes good products. The one thing I've never liked about ASRock, they don't make good, easy to use BIOS. Like it's not. So we're gonna just go ahead and where is
For the wireless antenna?
Actually, I have pretty good Wi-Fi out here.
The Wi-Fi in my house sucks.
I didn't have any problems, streaming out here when, we were doing all the
there we go.
crawler course stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't have any problems with my computers out here with Wi-Fi. This is my first computer that does Wi-Fi 6, though.
This blows me away. Your camera is pointed this way.
It's because it's a widescreen camera.
Oh.
All right, good. So it does see all of the drives. Good. So what we're
Can
gonna
you
do?
format that one drive from here?
Not from here. I've
Oh.
got to use.
You got to do that once
So-
you get Windows in?
So I can. I don't like the way that this does it. I'd rather do it through Windows.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do?
I'm thinking
is
everybody's
just
sick.
power supply flipped. I was looking down here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take the Windows Media tool, plug it into any old.
There you go.
Oh, done.
Oh, yeah.
Turn the switch back on, genius. And then we'll have to install the L-Connect software, MSI software.
There.
Oh, it's doing it automatically. It's nice when that happens.
Now, ASRock, I mean, I'm so used to ASUS. When did ASRock come around?
ASRock actually has been an older company than ASUS, I believe.
Oh.
It's just, they've been into game for less. All right, now it's going to ask for, yeah.
T D T N P G H B Y Bird C
Birdie.
M 4 Q F Y Y
Nice job, man.
7 G K
Well, let's see,
T P K
Get the stock right
G. So Derek, I was going to tell you about when I bought this video card, they gave me I think it's Warhammer or something like that.
Yeah.
Warhammer 40. the new Warhammer.
Hell yeah.
I haven't even played that. Heard it's good.
What did I mess up? TVTNP.
Yeah, they might
Got
be
that.
available on Game Pass even.
GHBYD CM4QF.
I like it. I paid for Game
YY.
Pass Ultimate, so it has like a lot of the PC games available too on Xbox. And so it cross platforms to Steam and all that kind of stuff.
YYF7G. Okay, that worked that time. KTPK.
I went through a lot of drama back
There.
a while ago when they were doing when Epic Games was buying games before freaking Steam could put them out, and Steam was promising to put them out. Like I paid for MechWarrior 5 freaking twice because I didn't realize that I was getting spammed by my own friends list and couldn't play the game. So I thought I just bought the game again under another profile to be able to play it. And then it turned out being a really tough game to play. I didn't understand the infrastructure of the game.
Oh, it's waiting on me.
That's one of my most ultimate games to play though. I love that game. MechWarrior.
Should I do the custom install? Or installing?
Just custom install. All right,
There we
so
go.
this
There,
is gonna
that's
be
you.
yes.
Since you got the guy.
Right? Yeah, so when I bought, they gave me a 1 year free of the AVG internet security for 5 devices.
This is the one. This is always what I hate.
And the Warhammer.
Legit. Is it available? It's just a code for it to buy it through Steam or something like that.
I don't know. They say it's a digital download, but it's
Yeah.
the Imperial Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide Imperial Edition. It's a $60 value.
Yeah. There's so many different versions of the
So-
Warhammer game, so it's hard to figure out which one is.
What's up?
Windows, it's always been a problem, and so Windows doesn't like to tell you what drive is what drive. So I'm crap shooting. I'm on a 50-50 shot of which Samsung drive the operating system's going to go on. Is it really that important to you that it's on?
No, just
Because they're both Gen
just
4
put-
slots.
yeah, just put it on put Windows on drive 1, drive 2 I'll use for
Okay, is it? Yeah, there.
for all my other software.
It's been a long time since I've done that.
That's where I had a problem.
I'm not a normal mouse. It's been a while.
Yeah.
When I put my NVMe in, when I built my computer, rebuilt it or whatever, I couldn't put my drive on the NVMe because freaking that whole problem.
Yeah, well, and that's so. Usually, like if you've got drives that are all the same size, when possible, I recommend just plugging in the one and not having any, others.
Having
Have the
everything
other
else
ones out,
unplugged.
and then take it back apart and put the other one in once Windows is on.
Yeah.
I usually get around that because I end up like
Having it preloaded.
putting a 1 terabyte drive in for the operating system and like a 2 terabyte drive, so it's obvious which one I want to put it on. And I didn't think about that.
Yeah. I got a deal on the frickin' on the drives. Like I got 50% off when I bought the one with the heat sink, right? I got a deal through Newegg to buy a second drive 50% off. I could have bought the same one, but then they had the one that was like it was like $13, I think, cheaper to buy it without the heat sink. And I knew there was already a heat sink in one, so I was like, I'll buy the one without the heat sink. And instead of paying the $189, I only paid like $74 for the additional drive.
I mean, you can't beat that.
And I was like, well, I
You
guess
can't beat that at all.
That's a
You can't beat
no-brainer.
that at all. I mean,
Yeah.
that and you'd be dumb not to do it unless
Yeah.
you just period don't have the money.
Yeah, because all I was going to do was buy one, and then I was going to put that 8 terabyte in as my backup, right? And then
Yeah.
I was like, well, I guess I'm getting two. And then I said after I bought it, I was like, all right, so I can run and install the one Windows on one, and the other one I'll put all my other software on, or run DaVinci Resolve just on that one. My Adobe software that I have the master suite for, I think it's 13, which is a really old version, but there's no reason for me to pay for the newer stuff if I've already got the older stuff. And everything I do, I already know how to use that Adobe software. It's just their video editing. I can't freaking. It does not like editing my video. Like, it does not recognize the from the GoPro.
Yeah.
I put that video in, it freaking wigs out, and it just spins and processes and wants to freaking try to. And then it recommends to downgrade the video quality. I'm like, no.
Really?
And that's when I asked you what you use, because when I first was doing it, that's what I was using, was that Adobe software. And then you told me about DaVinci Resolve, so I started using that, started watching the videos, and it's hooked.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta get this on camera. We might as well. We're close enough now to at least do.
To peel.
Scraping a corner.
Well, that's on the out. Is that on the inside?
There should be an inside and an outside.
Oh, yeah.
So we can at least peel the inside ones,
Nice.
and then I would. Ooh, sexy.
Peel it.
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh yeah. Peel it.
That's a beautiful peel.
Right, is it ready for me to enter my
Yes,
stuff
it's
in?
ready for you to start telling it what
What I
you
want.
want.
Of course. Nope, I want the Irish one. Do I want to add a... No. Let's connect to a network.
I'm gonna get out of here, okay?
Oh, you're taking off?
Yeah, I'm gonna go spend some time with my wife before I go to an AA meeting.
All right.
All right.
All right. Love you. Love you too. Thanks for coming by and
Nice
hanging
to
out.
meet you.
brother.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, just talk to Stitch. I can come over. I can help you out with that.
I'll
computer
forward
whenever.
you. I'll forward you his contact information.
Yeah.
I'll bring it out to you for sure. This was fun, guys.
Oh yeah, this was awesome.
Yeah. He fucking bangs out.
Right?
Thank you for the.
Yeah, sorry. It took as long as
dude.
it did.
Oh hell yeah!
Thank you.
Now I expect to see it on some video.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just now thinking, why were we hand doing all these screws when he had a nice new electric screwdriver
I
right there?
could have just ran in and grabbed mine off my desk.
Sometimes you just gotta have it.
I'm so used to. I mean, I've never had one. I mean, like Jay said, he got Linus's new screwdriver and is still using his $20 Amazon electric one that he's been using
Yeah.
for years.
Heck yeah. Yeah, this shit's fine. It's right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw after freaking stealth team.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for coming over. Speaking of
The
that,
first Windows load is.
all right, guys. Let's see if I can get you on camera. There we go. All right. We're going to go ahead and end this stream. Thanks for everybody watching, and give you one little view of the nice LED lights. There's Nate, the rock star. He helped me out on getting this installed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Stitch, SK Hobbies AZ, and we're out.